Morning, guys. Is the news bot working? Oh, okay, cool. Immediate bounce off of PVZ, 39s, pushing back up the value here at 67.50 target. I will stay on until the market is bad. That's the plan. Yes, today is a half day.
Treasury surge after ISM services gauge slumps.
So I will try to be here. We'll see how it's like. If it's tradable, it's tradable. If it's not, then bye.
Noting the Dixie now down 0.46% on the session at
No reason for us to sit here if it's
105.19.
untradable.
And 4-week bill high yield 5.28%, 5.28% bid to cover ratio 2.81, 2.81. The US sells $85 billion in 4-week bills and awards 4.1% of bids at high.
Pulling previous day value high here on NQ so far, holding
We
ETH
have
high
posted the US
on
ISM Services PMI June report on the feed for
ES.
all those interested.
What's Braxton's play? NVO. Buy OPEX, debit for approximately 65, upside 4. Okay. 5, selling.
So noting the US Dixie falling to a 2-week low after the data.
This is what that trade looks like. NVO.
So Fitch ratings noting the French election is unlikely to have significant impact on the toll road sector.
So max profit looks like he wants to close between like 149, 152.
At 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, we expect comments from ECB's Lagarde, who gives closing remarks at the Sintra Forum.
profit today would be it just getting to I mean, I don't know anything about the name. Why did it gap down? You're gonna have to ask him about this. Oh man. It's at the bottom of balance. So your idea here is that our distribution holds, and then we're going to come back up through the top of the distribution. Good thing. He's looking for close by the 19th area. Seems a little early to me, but as long as we can break over value today, I don't see an issue with it. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Morning, morning. Is there a trade? Vitamins real quick. Upset about this Discord pop-up thing. My window. Quest available. Out of my face. Wants me to go play Xbox. No, an Xbox. Did it. They've owned it for a while, man. Wait, actually, no, Tencent owns it. Microsoft. they rejected stuff. So Chinese want your data. Morning, good morning, good morning. Brownie Bear, I am in complete agreement with you. Crazy Floridians. I don't know what's wrong with them. The water. I mean, we'll see if we get a trade today. Looks garbage. Why am I here? Why are we not just full port Russell? What are we doing?
The US dollar still extending losses versus the yen, falls below 161, last down 0.3% at 161.05.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing here so far to be. See, I'd like to see ES be able to hold our 72 here, our overnight high, go anywhere. Or could hold the 72s. See if we can. What I would want to see the 72 hold and us retrace this news candle. That's what I want to see.
Shortly expecting comments
Then we
from
can figure out what we're
ECB's
doing.
Lagarde.
I want to see news candles retraced. We can figure out where we're going. We just made a 15-minute doji. What is this? It needs it, Patel. Setting up for a 3-bar? On what time frame? On the 15? Hell no. I don't want to see a mother bar that looks like this. That is concerning. you want strong buyers on your mother bar candle. You want your mother bar to look like this, guys. Just like straight up, just body, no wick. This is wick, no body. Hat, no brim. You know what I mean? Yeah, because what does that represent, Cass? What is like a 3 bar structure telling us? We want like a big body candle that's all one directional, right? Why? Well, because we want continuation. That's what a 3 bar is. So if this is a buy side candle, we want this candle to be basically 90% buy side, right? Because that's going to give us the momentum we need for us to maintain the halfway back. That's going to give us the ability to then build and then push upwards because this is all buy side, right? And vice versa with the sell side. We want continuation of that mother bar's directionality. So you want it to be thick. No, mostly buyers, mostly sellers. So when it's like this, this is what the body looks like. This candle is telling us we have no clue what's going on. That's what this candle is telling us. Can we still keep going up? Yeah, of course. But like it's not a great setup off of a
Taking
three.
a look at the fear and greed index, 49 out of
Sounds
100 equaling neutral, and the crypto fear and greed index, 50 out of 100 also equaling neutral. And looking at VIX, currently down 0.42% at 11.97.
miss anything? Rapid.
Treasury 5-year yield falls 10 basis points on the day to 4.29%. ECB's Vassal says the ECB must be mindful of inflation risks and not rush into the next rate cut. And Vassal says if inflation falls as projected, then the market rate cut expectations are broadly in line with my views. At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get our weekly EIA data. Crude oil inventories forecast a draw of 0.55 million on the prior build of 3.591 million, with a range of a build of 3.051 million to a draw of 3 million. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 0.39 million on the prior build of 2.654 million. Distiller inventories forecast a draw of 0.15 million on the prior draw of 0.377 million, and crude Cushing inventories, prior a draw of 0.226 million.
Really bounce off 72s. This doesn't look tradable. We'll see what happens, but pretty garbage. So I'm really just watching this low here. Any dips to see if we stay balanced. The idea right now that I'm looking at is, can we get back over value? Or is this now our offer point? Does this lead us down into our previous day value high, our C?
At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get our weekly
It's
EIA
like
data.
50
Crude
to
oil
60
inventories
area.
forecast a draw of
We're
0.55
gonna
million on the prior build of 3.591 million, with a range of a build of 3.051 million to a draw of 3 million. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 0.39 million on the prior build of 2.654 million. Distiller inventories forecast a draw of 0.15 million on the prior draw of 0.377 million.
watching
Crude
to see if
cushing
dips get bought
inventories
here.
prior
This guy
a
won't shut
draw of
up.
0.226 million. Bear in mind, yesterday's API crude oil stock change came in at a draw of 9.163 million on the forecast of a draw of 0.15 million.
If dips get bought into 52, or if we go for the full rotation down to 39. This is going to continue down. I'd want to see previous day value high become resistant for a push back into day. Watching now, see if we get our offer or if it goes supportive again. You'd want 60s to basically go bid if we were going to go higher. Offer is then to 60 and then bid. All right, and then push down. Just need to see if we're going to continue to rotate this or not. See if bid can hold at 60. I think this pivot will determine directionality.
One minute remaining. I'll lead with EIA crude oil inventories.
Twenty seconds until new 15s. Bottom of range.
Ten seconds. Draw 12 spot 157 million. Draw 12 spot 157 million. That's lower than the expected draw of 0 spot 55 million. Distiller inventories draw 1 spot 535 million. Draw 1 spot 535 million. Lower than the expected draw of 0 spot 15 million. Gasoline inventories draw 2 spot 214 million. Draw 2 spot 214 million. Lower than the expected draw of 0 spot 39 million. And crude Cushing inventories. Still waiting for that data. Seeing some upside in WTI after that.
So excited.
And EIA crude Cushing inventories. Build 0 spot 345 million. Build 0 spot 345 million.
You need to see ES get back over 72s. First PT here from the hold of 68.50. It's PVZ to value here. Need to see NQ get over this 67. Start to be able to build or continuation higher. Fives. Over 75s, we can start to look for more. See if we can get the bid over 72s. Or if that'll be our rejection. Or halfway back.
US and Brent oil futures extend gains after US EIA data shows crude fuel inventories draw.
I mean, this is awful. Still just bouncing previous day value high at R60, but we need to get over the 75 for any more. pushing into 75 target now. You're playing off previous state value. It's your first risk off. See if I can get over value. Our value high test on ES. Off of our push up twos. Need to see us be able to build above value if expect us to revert attempt outside of value, back down. See. Let's continue balance. So just maintaining 75. You get over 86.
According to the New York Times, Biden told an ally he is weighing whether to continue in the race or not.
Getting there. Soon it'll be too late. It's not too late as of yet, but soon he will ballots. Move stops up, but now that we've pushed over 86, getting continuation here. I have one runner left here from our hold of 75. Trade. If we get any more, but I'm flat off of that. Bad.
So, according to the New York Times, President Biden told a key ally that his campaign may be unsalvageable if he can't convince the public he's up for the job. We have posted the full article on the feed for all those interested.
Later, Tatum. See if Russell can hold value low. Want us to flag here. Yeah, coming back down to it's just reverting to mean. I'd expect buy side to be present here as we. It was going straight up before, so ooh, nice, good. I don't know if we get another trade like that. That was not bad from the hold of previous day value, and then the recover of 75, and then 75 bid. We'll see. In chat, the idea was the hold of previous day value, supportive push into 75s, and then 75s to hold. This was at the time. Building here for the job. I just traded this, started position in 75s. Still got its bounce, but we're just at resistance again. We have no structure below us here on NQ. Coming back down to like 85, 86 makes sense if we can't hold this wick low here at 300. Really keeping it on an ES as we retest value high is supportive. Need to see the bids be able to step in here, or expect us to come back down to 72s. Same thing with NQ here. Bid needs to be able to hold its lows and come up. Expect this to be filled. Yes, holding value so far. Russell rejecting what we thought, 61.4. Looks mixed again. I would agree. all in all. Well, we're in style right now, man. Anyone doing anything fun for 4th of July? I don't know if people still celebrate it. I feel like once you like are not a kid or you don't have kids, and it's just like I feel like I stopped doing things. Maybe I'm an outlier though. Yeah, it's like a family thing still. Yeah. About to go to New York, go to Varg's Barbecue. ES still holding value high. This doesn't look bad on ES's front. We do need to see some excitement soon, or Southside can just offer this down. But things look fine as right now. Only thing that's struggling, of course, is Russell off our pivot. Watch to see if this holds an equal low, or if it needs to make another leg down. I think it's still very slow mixed market. We are in an uptrend, right? But it is not fun. It's a half day. Reason for movement to really make that. We'll see what we can do if we can do a trade off here. Yeah, later, man. I have not traveled very often lately. I used to travel quite a bit. I don't think I would perform well on a mobile setup. I'm very used to my space. I was supposed to go to Belgium maybe like a year and a half ago, and then I got COVID, and then I was unable to go. This was my last major trip that I was planning. And then other than that, I just take little smaller trips to. But I never trade while I'm out. Your question. And some people are very good at it. I am a man of habit personally. Next big trip? I'm not sure. Be a really good time to go to Japan right now with their currency in shambles. Than that, I really thought about it.
So, a White House spokesperson now saying that they deny Biden's considering dropping out of the presidential election race.
Japan is not a place for white people to live. Do I like the beach? No. I like the concept of a beach, but I do not like.
So, the US to sell $46 billion in 52-week bills on July 9th to settle on July 11th. The US to sell $70 billion in 6-month bills on July 8th to settle on July 11th. The US to sell $76 billion in 3-month bills on July 8th to settle on July 11th. And the US to sell $22 billion reopened 30-year bonds on July 11th to settle on July 15th. The US to sell $58 billion in 3-year notes on July 9th to settle on July 15th.
Yeah, not a huge fan of.
And the US to sell
They're
$39
pretty.
billion in reopened 10-year notes on July 10th to settle on July 15th.
I don't really buy a house.
Noting the US has
And
increased the size of 3-month bill auction to $76 billion from $73 billion.
you buy like land, tear down the old house, and build out Japan. MBO. Yeah. I mean, it kept down, guys. I don't know, man.
So,
I don't know
noting
what
the
to
White
tell you.
House spokesperson that just commented on Biden's presidential election candidacy
What do you think
says,
about this thing? Kept down.
sorry, no, it was Andrew Bates who comments in a post on X.
Wasn't very enthusiastic about. Personally, I don't think I'd ever. It's a half day, guys. You know, like we're buying options. It's a half day, and then we have tomorrow off. Like to me, it just doesn't make any. Maybe it'll bounce back. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But I know personally, I wouldn't want to mess with any option. I don't even want to be here. I'm surprised we got one trade. What am I doing tomorrow? I don't know. I don't usually do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really drink, so if I do anything, it'll be like grill with friends. But I haven't planned anything. Probably nothing. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know on Friday when I get back. Do I know Mario in real life? No. I've never met him. If we're friends though. Yeah, no, I've never met Mario. I met him in the hole and invited him to join TFC after we like started talking a lot more. The hole is a Discord server that I used to post on quite a bit. It was a Reddit community. That's where Rory is from, and Meldito, I believe, and Ty. A lot of these guys came over from the hole. And I brought Varg over from another Discord server that I was in at the same time. Out of all the people in here, I've known Varg the longest. Yeah, Ripster's good. He just trades too much garbage. The problem with Ripster, he's all over the place. I cannot be bothered to trade like 70 random names a day. But like he's not a bad guy. I just am not do not have the energy to look at 300 mid and small cap charts a day anymore. All right. I mean, what we want to see here is the ability for buy side to show its hand at 15. I want this 13 here. Just want buyers to be present the edge of this distribution if we're going to go higher. This area is good. You not meeting Ty is strange. You guys are so close and have lots in common. You guys should definitely. The mystery. Great job, Cass. Stuff. Ooh, you guys should go do that. Surf came from the hole as well. Now that I think about it. A lot of holers in here. A lot of the people from the hole came from Unusual Whale. Before that was like a big service. I was in that with Lily and all of them, and then Unusual Whales became Nope, split off because Nope was developed inside Unusual Whale, and it was just like a puny little Discord room. And Nope was just like a little like channel inside it that became its own service, and a lot of people moved over to that. And everyone kind of split up into their little groups. And I think like the rest of a lot of the other like bets of the server came from Danny's server. Yeah, same. I mean, that's how I found out. I started following Julian Peppers, Dougie, because I thought they were hilarious and kept. I'd listen to Julian and Dougie just banter while I was trading. How long ago was that? I don't know. 4 years? What's up, Romeo? See if we can keep pushing here. Russell held our low again. This action sucks. Sucks. You missed more than half, man. Really close. 50 seconds until new 15s. We're looking for buyers to be able to defend 27 or continuation higher on the close of this candle.
French Parliament elections, BFM TV reports that the Harris poll shows that far right now would get 190 to 220 seats in the Parliament, far short of the 289 needed for the majority.
215's opening now. See buyers interacting if we're going to 27 to 32. It's insane how many accounts that guy has. Is that Komodo? Yeah. He stole my idea of having 500 accounts pick up, make money. Literally never. That's the answer to the question. I actually enjoy trading. You mean when you were passing in a Greyhound bus at 3 in the morning? Yeah, I remember that. Surely I get out of bed and go to the Greyhound station. You give you a give you a pack of chips, pat on the back, send you on your way. There's actually a Greyhound station like 2 blocks away from me. Maybe that was one you were at. See if Russell can reverse. I'd really like to see it start to be able to break these lower highs. Like actually, this bottom push us up back up to 61.4 here. Out of this, starting to set up. I'd like to see a retest of this 58 and supportive on this look above. Start to be able to build. Stay open. Trying to get any continuation. Looks good so far. Looking for bids here in RTY. We come back down into POC and just retest and then bounce. So far, solid retest and bounce off a previous structure. Just need to see if we can build here. Start to build above day open for that move back up if it's going to do it. Yeah, I mean NQ is just at 80. Right? Fives. Gonna be a minute. I think before we get a continuation now that we've done the full range. Either we, come back down, probably back down to this 30, 25, 32 area, or we're able to build successfully over 55. Been listening to so much Fred again lately. So good. Yeah, I mean NQ is just so it's just all two-sided trading here. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I took the one good trade and I should have just stayed in a runner. Everything else has kind of felt garbage. Minute until new 15s, please. See if you get anything from this. Not a good sign. We're out. Back it up. At our value edge here on ES. Really still just watching this like 75 area, see if we get a bid. Just as before. Big old node here. Want to see buy side interaction off of that. I still want one more leg down on NQ. I want us into 30. We get it? I don't know. We'll see. Pushing down into target now. See if buy side's willing to step in, show that they want continuation. Buyers are present. We still need to break the downtrend, or this is a nothing burger. Like stops. This can go down to 25 still. Where we see the interaction. 32 and 25 edge, 25 previous POC. Just looking to see if buy side's interaction will be here, or if this is going to become our resistance. Either buy side's here, or it will make this our offer. Probably push down, I'd say. As long as buy side's here, should be good. About 1 here. 2 left, 32 average. Tag me out of my runners there. See, there'll be another way to get back in. There's clearly someone buying here, but we still need to see the break. Sellers are really trying down here. They get caught off sides, go up, but with 4 minutes left in this candle, I think if we push below 28s and we see our offer now holding, again, like I think that we have another leg down with sell side gaining acceleration. We're not seeing the buy side interaction we need as of yet. Like they're here, right? And they're willing to absorb, but we need to see more from buyers while we look back up. Twenty-eights need to get over 32 here, 32, 35, or offer's gonna lower and then I'll have one back down. I think again, we're just looking at absorption down here, the lows. We're just back to previous POC. It's 28 to 32 is currently where sell side's getting absorbed. Tough area. Either you're willing to put on small risk with tight stop, right? Waiting for breakout, or you're waiting for a reoffer or a rebid outside of this area. It's really the only options. There's clearly someone taking its size here. We just aren't getting directionality. If you are playing off of this area, it's your first risk off by the range. And there is absorption, but there area. 1 Eastern. This is how I see this area. You see those red? We're seeing that absorption in the lows, and if you look left, all that buy side delta that's there. So we're currently battling with that buyer that's down in those lows, and we're seeing sell side getting absorbed, but we still need to be able to push. So again, that's why I'm saying like it's fine to run a tight stop here and play off of this, but you need to understand like if you lose it, then it's an issue. Other than that, everything looks okay. Does it make sense if I show it on footprint like that? See the buyer, we can see the seller. You can even see it on. And now we're just battling with see above. It's a good secondary risk off here. Need to see a push and hold above our seller that's above us at 47 to 50. Do 15s in a minute here. Fifteen seconds. Move stops up if you are in a position. Gains opened, pull back at resistance. Looking for a higher low if we're going to continue.
In 10 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the weekly EIA natural gas change. The forecast is a build of 29 BCF off the prior build of 52 BCF.
Huge. Retesting highs here. Those stops up more aggressively. We'll see if we get continuation or not, but okay. So again, for this area, looking for pullbacks from 32 to 25 from this failure up at the highs. That was the original idea, was to push back down
5
into
minutes time
this.
now at the top of the
That
hour.
was
We see the release of the weekly
target for
EIA
shorts.
natural gas
This is where we're
change.
looking for buy
The
side to be.
forecast is a build of 29 BCF
Let this guy
on the
finish
prior
talking.
build of 52 BCF.
Okay. So this was target for shorts. This is where I start to look for longs because it's my target for shorts. That's the only thing that makes sense. We now are able to then see that this is our pullback level for POC from the previous candle on the push up. We're looking for buy side to be interacting here, and we're watching to see if sell side can get trapped off sides. So as we're coming down, we see absorption down here where we see lots of selling from, we see market selling. It's easier to see on the trade evade footprint, but it is also visible here where we are coming back down into POC. You see off-sided sellers getting absorbed into the lows. We're looking to see if we can actually build above 32. We understand that our previous seller was at this 50. So until we can push through, we expect some absorption here, and we actually do see that, but we see active buyers stepping in. And now it's just a waiting game where I'm risking off into this 50 level until we can push over, leaving a runner just in case. And then we're looking for continuation if we can build over this previous. But because we're just trading between two POCs, we have a very clear and defined range. And we know that if 25s lose, if we lose 25s, then there's a lot more downside
from the
way
race as dozens of
because
Democratic
of all of
lawmakers
the
consider a
sellers
letter,
that we're
according to a
positioning
senior
here.
official.
But that's basically it. It was just my short target. The reason why it's a short target is because that's where I'm looking for relief. And then just seeing if people can get pushed offside. Why did we care about that area? Well, again, like I'll highlight on footprint. But this is where this buyer has been incredibly active. Looking for that seller to come back into this buyer where the blue that box is that I just put in Discord. And we're looking for absorption to take place, and we're looking for the ability for sellers to get basically stuffed, and then buyers to actually start entering. So to me, that was like the only other viable trade. We'll see what happens if we get any more continuation, but it is choppy, and it is not. You have to be just kind of patient. Into our next target here, this 80 to 71. If you have questions about that, please let me know. If you don't, okay, great.
One minute remaining.
I am surprised that we got two trades off. To be honest. News in a minute. I don't know what's. Oh, gas change. I don't know how much of an effect the gas numbers, natural gas numbers, are gonna market. No clue. No idea. I would assume nothing, but we'll see. It's a half day and there's nothing happening. Maybe it'll super effective.
10 seconds.
I feel like natty gas numbers are usually
A build of 32 BCF, a build of 32 BCF, higher than the expected build of 29 BCF. Also noting the US 30-year fixed rate mortgages are at 6.95% for the July 3rd week, which is up from 6.86% the prior week, according to Freddie Mac. So Times piece citing the UK election YouGov poll. It says the Labour are to win 431 seats, Conservatives seen at 102.
If you're struggling today, understandable. Don't trade half days. So there's a simple solution. Yeah, that's how I felt in the first trade ratio. Like, you just gotta leave a chill. Everything else is nuts. Find a setup and just chill in the field today. Everything else is garbage. Got buyers getting absorbed up here, just short term. Need to see a break over 96s and then or expect, I think. No, there's not really much here. Just gotta wait it out, or we'll pull back to 75.80. We can get over 96s and bid, awesome. Not, then see us kind of just chopping around and having to come back and retest this idiot that got trapped at 75s. Do we see them? It's actually here. Just a bit off. See it on footprint as well. Here, make me click an Instagram link. Boy. Get drop. Loaded boy. Tape just died. The worst. But he's still getting absorbed up here. Nothing really to say. It's like 95, 96 area. Just need to be able to push through and then bid off of it. Two 15s just opening now, trying to build above this absorption. Want to see dips being bought immediately into 95s. It's like 95, 93, or it does not. We are going to. They're still willing to just take in size and no one's offside, then we're fully dependent on buyers to break us out without any sort of squeeze potential. Just buying momentum needs to continue. So really keeping an eye on this 95, 93. Very tight area to look for bids to maintain. You love to see it. You are playing off of that bid off 93.95. This is your first risk off, really. Just move stops up. And this is unknown territory, so take profit when happy. Leave runner. Chill. Yeah, I mean, also just rebid of POC from previous candle, right? And all those sellers that were absorbing buyers there, offsides, right? Great job, Jason. That's why I said it's like it's a tight area, so like you're willing to put on like 3 points of risk. It either happens or it doesn't. You know? Those rebids of previous 15 minutes are just so incredibly good in trend. We ignore them when we're in balance, but when in trending markets, just like those retests of those areas where price is built, it's just like a basket. trading candlestick color in your settings. Everything's just normal. My candle color, way to get like the hex. If you're a member, Ethan, you have access to my layout with you have my full chart book, which has all my indicators, my levels, my colors, everything. It's just access. It's all in the Discord. All in the Discord. Just a simple link. You click it, and then it's yours. Does look like a latent response. It's that or it's a bot. I'm not sure. Might as well be the same thing though. Latent is a bot. NPC behavior. There's 30 minutes left in the session, guys. FYI. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get another trade. Is kind of what I'm getting. If you're in a runner, awesome. If not, right, like we're gonna be looking for responses to fill back down to this 93, 96, or we're just going to get a continuation trade again, right? Yeah, it's a huge shift in your brain. So I did see your message, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't respond, but I'm glad that like the structure changes has helped you a lot. But latent random responds to an ad. Uh, Mentality management master title. It's just yeah, You figured out the solution to get your mental in order. Quit trading. Easy. If you're a member, you have all of my settings. Everything is given to you for free. With it's included, I should say. You just copy my layout and all of the settings are the same. If you have questions about a specific indicator, just let me know. And I will show you the settings on the screen. But I have 7 indicators on right now, so I'm not going through them individually. If you have questions about something specific, just say it in chat and I'll look at settings. Most things are just on default though. Don't change anything. This is ES ADR. We're looking for pullbacks here into POC, if anything. This is where we want to see buy side interactions. They come down into this, I think. To me. Any lower than this, then I think we've probably done like a top.
ECB Stenoris on the wires now. It's ECB Stenoris says 2 more rate cuts this year seem reasonable, rated to be restrictive even after 2 more cuts. And the recent data strengthens the case for more cuts a little bit. Says that services inflation shouldn't be overinterpreted.
We watch this as an offer point now that we push below. You don't want to see that. Now we gotta watch to see if this is now sell side for this fill off of that. Buy side, we just look for a push back up over and then a continuation up. I'm out of everything, just waiting now. Watch for the reoffer here into this 410, 415. See if sell side can do anything. It's just a reversion to fix the structure. I probably won't take another trade unless we either get back down into 6 or back over 15s and show a supportive bid. I mean, on all honesty, that when we got a couple of pretty solid trades out of today, I'm actually surprised. Pushing down into target here for short side off the reoffer of 410. This is again first risk off into 93.96. Look to see if buy side can show support here or if we get this continues down. Not too sure. Just back to our POC if our previous candle up. So this is where I'd be looking for interaction. Do we understand that shift that just occurred with the reoffer? Does it make sense that I'm looking for this as our bid? And if we push below it, this then going resistance. If we look left or look to the right on this footprint chart, this is our POC of that candle. So we've pushed below POC. This red line is the same, right? This is just a 15-minute, this is a 15-second. But seeing this interaction and then the reoffer of where these buyers were previously, and then the sell side stepping down on the ladder, is what you're looking for those kind of reactions of the reversion. Like if buyers aren't showing their hand here anymore and the offer is stepping down, right? Like this is now, we are now coming back to previous value. Does that shift make sense to you guys? We on the same page where like buyers are here, we lose these buyers, this then is our resistant, and we're coming back down to where buyers were. Right, and we can see that on our node structure as well, where our node was. But like that value shift is very important. I'm assuming by the lack of responses that we're all in the same. Or that you're all bots. Not sure. It's either or. Excuse me. Short PT and long PT both hit in a range. Need to see if we can now get back over 15s for a rebid for continuation up. today. How much have you? This is great day. Oh, good job. Is that just copy trading? You have that much slippage on copy trading? Crazy. I guess it makes sense, but interesting. Yeah, I mean it depends on how many trades he's having. The copy trading from Ty yesterday that he showed was like really bad. Like the spreads he was getting, it was like 3 points on ES. So I guess if he's trading NQ, that's really not. Are you selling on red candles or green? Your fills are much more likely to be better if you're selling into green. I would assume that's how it works with options as well, right? Because then you're getting filled on people who are buying at market, are selling. You're buying. You are selling to people who are market buying it. It's just hard. Which could be a good thing for you to start looking into because that might help you start selling into a PT instead of at the PT, right? Because if you're trying to get filled at a set level and you're trying to get limits filled on multiple accounts, you're going to get more slippage because there's only so much liquidity that can be that's given right at a set level. But if you're selling into someone who's actively buying, your chances of getting filled at a better price makes a lot of sense. Which like actually might be more than if you had gotten filled, if you all of your limits were filled, you might actually be making more money selling into that target than at the target because of that slippage. It's something that you should experiment with, maybe. I don't know. Only if it becomes an issue, I guess. Regardless, it's free money on 2 other accounts or whatever, how many copy trade accounts you have. It's still like one of the coolest things that prop firms have done is the ability to copy trade. I mean, just like looking at Komodo's gains, right? Like he didn't even have to do like anything insane. He just needed to get a bunch of accounts funded, and then what? His like profits were. I mean, he's making like 900 a day, but because he has so many of them, it's stacking. Like 900 a day is not something that's not an unachievable. Yeah, 900 times 20 is an insane amount of money. Yeah, like 900 a day already is very good. But like if you could do the same thing without having to put any more effort in, with just more accounts. Like that's what a world we live in. Yeah, right. Pretty crazy. It's a guy who has 20 copy trade account stubs. Pushing back into our 80s here off of the rejection of our 93s. The 7580 holds, or we're probably going to retrace most of this structure, probably back down to 50s would be my guess if we don't see a strong buy side at 7580. Fourteen minutes left on the day. Can we get back over 80s and push back up to 96? Or is this going to go offer and then I do not know. Do not know. I would say 50s feels pretty likely, but I don't see a really great entry. Should see acceleration below 70. But if 70s holds, then there's potential for sellers to get offsides, right? It's just one of these things. how this develops. I think if 80 holds bid now, then we just come back up 95. But if we push below 70s, we just look for the offer to push us down to 50. Seems like that's what I probably am not taking any. It's 10 minutes left. Half day and then tomorrow off. So, like, who's positioning right now? I don't know. Do our 93, 96 off the hold of 80s. Yes, trying to break downtrend, needs to get over 88. Make it supportive.
As we're looking now to the market on close imbalance, obviously earlier in the session today. So S&P 500, 802 million to the sell side. Nasdaq 100, 20 million to the buy side. Dow 30 stocks, 430 million to sell. Mag 7 stocks, 150 million to buy.
See if they can get that bid and hold over 88s now. Retesting highs. RTY back to POC. 93, 96 still holding offer on you. 88's holding so far in ES. By far looks the best out of all these names. He's still stuck. Russell trying to hold POC is supportive now. Hmm. Move stops up on ES if you're trading it. Again, I'm not in a position. Looks fine though. Your first PT on NQ is 402 and then 4 above. Just for the full range. Over 415s, if that goes bid, right, you can get continuation, but need over 415 in bid. You as well, Romeo. Two minutes.
So Fed's Powell is to testify at the House panel at 10 a.m. on July 10th. So again, Fed's Powell's semi-annual testimony to the House panel at 10 a.m. on July the 10th. Senate Banking previously announced the Powell testimony on
It's
July
gonna be
the
really
9th.
interesting is that we have FOMC minutes at 2 today with NYSE closed, and then we have tomorrow off. So that's a lot of volatility that's building off of these FOMC minutes. What could go wrong? Exactly. All right. I hope you guys all had an okay day. I don't know why I decided a half day was a good idea. We at least got a couple we got a couple trades off actually that were surprisingly decent. But yeah. You did struggle today, like understand you do not need to trade on a half day. It does not make for great trading a lot of the times. Very
So
surprised
just as
we
a reminder
did as
now,
well as we did.
US markets are now closed. That's the NYSE and NASDAQ markets now closed. Bond markets trading for the next hour as well.
I'm out though. I'm not staying any longer. We can keep going up, but FOMC minutes is coming out soon. IC is closed, so you're gonna look for a bit more sporadic price action, I think. I don't want any part of it. I will see you all Friday, bright and early.
S&P 500 registers another record closing
Peace.
high, second day in a row. NASDAQ posting a record high for the third